Hello, this is my lesson plan for iTech 7430. For this, I did it with my Intro to Culinary Arts class. It was all about knife safety, which is a very integral part of my class because of the idea that I have students in the classroom with knives. I need to make sure that they are safe with them and know how to properly handle them. Now, I broke this down into several different um, uh, events or several different lessons. First thing that I end up doing is I always give my kids a pre-test. Now I use what they call CTLS or Cobb Teaching and Learning System. Great project or great program. It allows us to upload questions um, and the kids take the test online and we get real-time answers back. So it's really great. So I use this for my post-test and my pre-test. So like I said, I can kind of compare as to the understanding of what the kids know prior to going into the kitchen. So the first thing I do with my kids is I give them a reading guide. Now, reading guide is very much similar to vocab in regards to gives them a little bit of a idea as to some of the different terms they're going to be hearing over the next couple days. Next project that I ended up working with them was a knife presentation. Now, it's pretty simple. I gave the kids an option that they can do any type of digital presentation, anything from a PowerPoint to Google Slides to Prezi to Adobe Spark. But what they must do is I'll give them three types of knives. They must tell us a little bit about each type of knife, what they're used for, and such. Now, this is going to be presented in class, except of course if it's an Adobe Spark to where they can integrate get the language into the actual presentation as it is. I give them two days to work on this. I have laptop carts for them, and then this will be, like I said, plenty of enough time typically for them to do it. Oftentimes they might have to do it at home, and like I said, they can use any of the collaboration tools that kind of go along with, say, Google Slides or uh, PowerPoint and such, to kind of make the process go a little bit better. The next day, I implement a Skype conversation. I have done, I've had some conversations with a company called Dexter Global, which makes chef's knives. They volunteer some of their people to kind of give us a few minutes to kind of talk to them, and they can kind of tell us upon what and how they go about making knives. And then there is a gentleman who is based out of Virginia named Ben Knopfinger, and he has done the same, and he actually makes custom knives. So that's kind of pretty cool. Kind of gets the kids interested in that whole idea behind that. Then the next item that I end up doing with the kids is going back to a little bit of a lecture type of deal. Kind of give them guided notes as to how to properly set up a cutting station, some classical knife cuts, just to kind of get them ready because the next day we are going into the kitchen and they are going to be doing exactly what I did in class. I give them all knives, I give them all potatoes, and I have them work on the classical knife cuts. So this is more or less a day to get them kind of prepared as to what they are going to be doing whenever they get into the class. Then the following day, I have a Kahoot set up for them as a review for the test. Typically speaking, this is very simple questions. At what degree should you sharpen knives? When you're walking, where should you point the blade? And several, different types of knives and such like this, just to kind of give them an idea as to some of the information that's going to be on the test again. Once I end up showing this the next day, we end up taking the test. Once again, like I said, I use the CTLS format to give them um, the post test, like I said, which is going to be the exact same as the pre-test. And then once I get done, I have a Google form to which I will give them and just kind of ask them what they thought about everything, which is always a good idea because, it helps you build for next year and helps you make it more intriguing, so that you can make sure that you're doing the best that you can. So this is my lesson plan for knife cuts and knife safety. Was not able to implement it this year, mostly because of um, time frame. But like I said, it is definitely something that's going to get integrated into the classroom next year. So thank you and have a good day.